Welcome to Haffbreedz podcast. We're not here to find your spirit animal. For all you people who don't want your spirit animal, sit back, relax, drink your Pepsi, eat your fry bread, and enjoy the show.
Haffbreedz, that's all I ever heard. Haffbreedz, now I learn every word. Haffbreedz, I'm no good, they won't.
Let's go in. All right. So this episode, we are going to talk about 2023, a year in Indigenous review.
Yay.
Yay. There's so much to talk about.
So much stuff happened.
Well, 2023 was a big year for us personally. I'm
And
sure
professionally.
Yeah. I think that in your own communities a lot has happened too.
Yes.
And like with Bertha Yazi.
Really? What happened with her?
I don't know. Oh my God. I
Did she
really know
die?
a Bertha Yazi. That was just
There's probably dozens of
I
them.
hope there's dozens of them. No, there has to be dozens of them. I think we all have that auntie named Bertha Yazi.
Bertha and Berta.
Well, make sure you check on the Bertas and Berthas and the Bartolis.
Tell them Happy New Year.
Stupid. And the what? And
The Bitsillies and the Bitsuis and the
your Nezes and Yazis and Begays and
just chilies.
roan horses and roans, which it's funny because I'm naming all my families.
All your relations.
All my relations.
That's another podcast.
Ooh, yeah, they're pretty good too. So we're going to talk about what we thought was interesting in this year of review for Indigenous peoples and talk about our own experiences throughout the year, what we've been going through. And I kind of wanted to start off first by mentioning, I can't help but mentioning like the journey of my mom. I mean, that's how the year started out for me, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
She was a strong Indigenous Diné warrior. And the holidays were kind of hard for me. I didn't think it was gonna be hard, but it was actually harder than dealing with the journey of my mom in itself.
You mean like in the moment?
In the moment, yeah. Because I kind of always prepared for her journey on. I don't know how to say it. Her death, I guess. And now like that has actually happened. It's just been hard. And I think we needed that break to kind of heal. So I just want to apologize to our listeners for us not being consistent. It is a healing journey. All of this is a journey for us. All of our experiences. But even in the year for reviews, like as society remembers like celebrity deaths for 2023, it kind of just brings back the memories of my mother and how she idolized some of those celebrities. And some of those celebrities that died this year were Tina Turner.
Memoriam.
I'm just talking about the ones that my mom idolized.
Your mom dug. Yeah, Tina Turner. That was awesome.
She was cool. I think I was into her too. Celebrities like Raquel Welch, Lisa Marie Presley, because she followed the Presleys throughout her childhood. It's just kind of ironic how she passed away a couple days before my mom. Actors like Ryan O'Neal, Suzanne Summers, Paul Rubens,
Paul Rubens.
Cindy Williams, who was Shirley from Laverne and Shirley. We used to watch that all the time as a family.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And then we talked about musicians like Tina Turner, Gary Wright. Do you know who that is? You know who he sing?
Gary Wright. Who is he?
Dreamweaver. Yeah.
Cormac McCarthy. He died. He was a
Who's
writer.
that?
He wrote No Country for Old Men.
Oh, I'm talking about the ones my mom idolized, babe.
Oh, yeah. Maybe she idolized him.
No,
She read his books.
I don't think she watched that movie.
That's a good movie.
Gordon Lightfoot. He's popular.
Yeah, your mom probably liked him for sure.
Oh, yeah. Ew, did you know what's his name? Pat Robertson died earlier this year? Thank God. Literally, no pun intended.
I know who you're talking about. He's in heaven right now, right?
Oh, yeah. Ew. To heaven with my mom.
She's all, there you are.
I gave you lots of money.
Remember that one time I sent you something?
Lots of things. But so that's kind of like what I wanted to start off with. So that was our January. That's how we started 2023. It was very difficult, as any experience like that would be. And then being, of course, the oldest child and having to deal with all the arrangements and all that. It seemed like it took forever. And
well, you did good. You got it done within the 4 days and everything fell into place. So
yeah, for someone who doesn't prepare that part of their life, I don't know if it's like that in a lot of cases. Like some people have their life insurance and then they have a will. They know what like your parents, like they already wrote out one. They gave you instructions on what to do when they pass. And for me, I didn't get that.
We're not going to listen to them though.
That's another problem.
No, I'm joking.
You're going to take it all, right, babe?
All mine.
It's all mine by birthright. No, but yeah, and even like it's not just the month. You have to think about the afterlife care, like all of their I can't think of the word. All of their shit.
Their belongings.
Yeah, all of that crap.
Their junk.
Is literally so that I gave myself a goal, and May was the goal, and I think I did it by May.
Yeah, you did. And what was that goal?
That goal was to clean out all our shit.
All your mom's stuff.
Yeah, take care of it. TCB.
TCB.
And then I think personally for us, it's just the moving, the whole change in scenery, which was good.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened for us this year. Our podcasts. Those are just some of the personal things, but I think we'll get into that. But that's how I wanted to start out. And the holidays, I think, are over now. So thank goodness we don't have to be sad anymore. I know it was sad for probably a lot of other people too, going through the same experience or similar or whatever. But yeah, let me just start off by giving you a downer. All right, babe. What you got?
What do I got for the year?
Yeah, start out. So what you got on your notes?
I have it like chronological.
Okay, let's do it.
So the first one I have is not until
January. Just kidding.
Till March.
Okay.
Yeah, March 11th, that Fry Bread Face and Me was released.
But wasn't that released recently?
Well, on Netflix, it was released recently, but it was that's when it came out, March 11th. Way back then, I think it showed up in film festivals.
Where'd you get March, babe? No.
The
Where'd you get
internet's
this?
just lies.
Well, look. So your date right there, could it be that it was the 3rd of No, can't be the 3rd of November. That was the day my daddy died.
Yeah, but all the rest of mine at the end, like later in the year. June
Yes,
on.
so it was screened at the 2023 Toronto International Film Fest on 9/11. And then released in the U.S. on the day after Thanksgiving, I'm assuming.
November
24th. I don't know if that was Thanksgiving or the day after.
And that's when we watched it.
Did we? Right when it came out?
Yeah, I think the day or the next day that it came out.
Oh.
Because everybody was just talking about it. And then,
Damn, that was a month ago?
yeah, and then we did our
Just a little
recommends
over.
on our Instagram. So follow us on Instagram.
I tell you what, that time goes by fast.
You ain't lying.
Damn. That seemed like we just watched that last week.
Yeah, we did in November.
Okay. Yeah, that was a great movie. I put December. I thought we watched it in the beginning of December. I don't know. Well, anyways, that was a great movie. We did do a recommends on our Instagram, on the gram, on Haffbreedz Face of Me. It was such a beautiful film. I could relate to anything indigenous, and I probably always say that every time I watch an indigenous film, like, oh, I could relate to that.
I used to bareback race horses.
That is not the movie. What
I know, but you're relating to the. We watched the documentary the other day, and Farah's like, I could do that. I used to do that at
Yeah.
the rodeo grounds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll talk about that too. We've been watching a lot of movies on our break. It's been nice to not just go anywhere. I don't think we've done that in quite some time. Like usually on our breaks, we're like, oh, we got to do this. We got to do that.
Yeah, we're usually flying somewhere.
That's
Doing
capitalism for you. So it's just been nice to just kind of stay in and like do nothing and not have any obligations to go out, because we usually do visit family. We're usually the ones that go out and go visit people. Rarely does anybody ever visit us, and that is sad because I feel like we're super inviting. We want people to visit us.
Hurry up, visit us.
Yeah, you can crash at our place
For free.
as long for free. No.
Yeah, we had some good steaks and food ready to cook up a storm, but
Watch some movies, play some Mario Party,
strip
or
poker. I mean,
you're sick. That's my relatives that would mostly be coming over. So gross. Ugly.
you just lose on purpose.
You just want to show your thing. Ew.
Play Chuck Berry Ding-a-ling song. The one. Didn't you hear that song before? Like,
No.
you just recently heard it, huh?
What did we hear it on?
I don't know. Was
Oh.
Milo talking about?
No, Salem was.
Listen to this song. He's all freaking out. My ding-a-ling. I'm like, oh yeah, that's an old one. I used to play that all the time. It's a
And
good
then
one.
whip out your ding-a-ling.
Chuck Berry.
Oh, you distracted me with that thought
Yep.
in front of my family.
I'm like, oh, I lost this hand again. Like, let me see it. Oh no, it's okay. I lost it. Stupid.
It's okay. You're not even wearing underwear. You pull your pants down. You're all commando. So anyways, shit, what was I talking? Oh, we were talking about Haffbreedz Face of Me.
Yeah.
That came out in November, so Gabe didn't do his research right.
I did it all
We skipped
backwards.
around. All right, what you got next, bruh? Just kidding.
On my timeline, it wasn't until June 2nd I got when Deb Haaland and Biden, they were going to run a pipeline, do a gas and oil lines around Chaco Canyon in New Mexico. And then Biden withdrew that and those plans and gave them, I think, 20 years. So they're not gonna do any drilling or whatever there for 20 years. So that was good.
That is good. And you know what? Oh, sorry, babe. Did I interrupt you?
No, I was just gonna say that was mainly probably Deb Haaland doing that work instead of Mr. Senile Joe Biden.
Well, Deb is a New Mexican, so a native New Mexican, so she's one of ours. I was gonna say that's good news because our primary care doctor, he was asking about he's like, what's a good place to visit on the res? Like, how's the Four Corners area? And Salem was there. He's all, it's boring and it's windy. It's just plain. And he wasn't wrong, but
But he shouldn't be a tour guide.
No. Actually, he should.
Boring.
That sounds like a very res boy answer. And he said he wanted to go visit Chaco Canyon. I was like, I know nothing about Chaco Canyon. My husband knows because he was born in that ditch.
It's a beautiful ditch. No, I've been there maybe 3 times. It's cool.
I don't think I've ever been there.
When I first went there, we got to walk through all the ruins and walk through everything. Now it's all blocked off. I think you can just see it from a distance. Kind of like Chaco, Canyon de Chelly, and
Oh, you can't walk down a canyon
I
anymore?
don't think you can. Like, you're not supposed to, but maybe you could sneak in there at night with some yannies.
I bet they do that. I bet they did that on New Year's.
Ooh, maybe. I hope not.
New year, new skin.
That's what the Ninínáádoohxah say.
Yeah, so when's the last time you've been there?
It was probably in the late 90s.
Are you serious? That's the last time you've been there?
Yeah, the last that because I went there with my homie.
Guess what, babe?
What?
1999 was officially 25 years ago.
Yeah, Prince wanted to party.
Ew, 25 years ago? What the fuck? I think this is what you call a midlife crisis, when you realize how much time goes by fast, and it doesn't seem like that much time has gone by. It's just seemed like it was 5 years ago.
Yeah, last time I went to Chaco Canyon was a couple years ago, 99.
Oh, okay. So let's back up here. You skipped right in the middle here. It's so funny because I was like, let's go in chronological order, and we're like jumping around.
Yeah, I tell you all the rest of mine's like June on.
Okay, so let's talk about what happened between January and June. So I haven't found anything that happened in February.
I know something that happened in February.
I'm scared to ask what happened in February.
Valentine's Day.
What?
Chocolate and flowers.
I hate you. So stupid. What?
Nothing. It's just Valentine's Day.
Oh my God. I thought I missed something, and I could have very well missed it because I was a mourning.
I'm like, here's your flowers.
Yeah. And I'm like, I am in mourning.
He stands with your fist.
That was my sister because she got pregnant in February. Ew. She stands with a fist. She had a November baby. So anyways, yeah, put the math. So February, I couldn't find anything that happened. Cheap mom. However, in March, towards the end of March, Pope Francis rejects the doctrine of discovery, which who cares, right?
Who's she?
Who's she, Pope Francis? That's important to Catholic people. I know a lot of Johns who are Catholic who hold on to that abusive religion. No, I don't know how, or even if they still rule the world, maybe they secretly do. I don't know. He just fucking rejected it.
He said no.
He said it is not true. Anyways, if you don't know what the doctrine of discovery is, it's a legal concept that was coined in 1823. And I did this in my little law class back at CSU. We had the Federal Indian Law book, and it's actually in there. I didn't even know it existed at that time. I think that was the first time I really was like, oh my God. What?
Objection, Your Honor.
I was like, this is stupid. What the fuck? Anyways, the U.S. Supreme Court decided that it should be understood as a meaning that the ownership and sovereignty over land passed to the Europeans because they discovered
Discovery, yeah.
it, which is stupid because, of course, people were here. So the Pope visited Canada, and I think this was back in 2022, and he apologized to the Native peoples there, the First Nations people there, for the residential schools that forcibly removed Native American children from, or I guess First Nations, indigenous children from their homes.
Mm-hmm. Probably those prayer towns too.
And did you know he was met with demands for a formal repudiation of that? Like, I don't know if they were calling for reparations for that. You know what? We should, though. We should get that. I think everybody should get together and demand that we get reparations for all that trauma.
They'll say the check is in the mail.
I know, huh? We'll only get how much do you think we'd get for that?
$20, and then we'll have to take it off our taxes when we do income tax.
No. First and foremost, you donate 10% to the Catholic Church.
Oh, then you can claim it.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, but
What? I didn't even know that. Damn. Anyways,
what
so
else
I
happened?
guess that was important because the world looks up to the Pope. So
super important.
the fact that a white man said it is news. I don't know. No one listens to natives anyway when we say or do anything. So, I guess it's important because it just made it known to everybody, non-natives, and just that concept is stupid, and you shouldn't be going around talking about places that you think you discovered and claiming it's yours. Whatever. So anyways, that was March and April.
March and April.
And in May...
May 5.
Okay, let's see what happened in May. It's gonna be May.
It's about to be May.
Oh, the Native American Graves Protection and Repatriation Act. Repatriation Act, which is
What's
also NAGPRA. So
Nagbra.
NAGPRA. Deb Haaland is actually for this too. She's doing some good things in
Yeah,
Washington. That's how you say it in Navajo.
Putting in some work.
In Washington.
Washington.
So that act is let me just read you a little insight on it. So it expedites and simplifies the process for tribal nations seeking their relatives' return. That includes like artifacts or any sort of belongings that people have dug up or tried to keep.
Yeah, you're not supposed to keep it.
Well, there's, of course, it's not surprising, but there are these loopholes with museums that probably do these trades. Someone can dig up anything. I know I've seen it on Instagram.
Indiana Jones?
No, this guy, I think he's from Texas. And he's been digging up like Indian artifacts and like selling, or he's been like just
like pottery and
and he's been
he's gonna get congé.
Well, he like literally trespasses and he digs them up and he sells them. Someone needs to arrest him. So anyways, we all know that museums hold things that don't belong to them. And archaeologists I understand they do the study of humans and all that stuff, but I think it's just wrong to like
anthropology. They hold it
like
they hold it just for people to look at.
Well, archaeologists, anthropologists, they all dig up either bodies or pottery.
Dig up the past, bring it all up again.
That would suck to be like dug up 5,000 years from now. Why are you laughing?
What do you think about those? Remember those people who donate their bodies and then they go on those tours, like with all
the anatomy
system?
And all that.
Yeah, those look pretty cool.
I know, but we're not supposed to look at that.
But I did. And it was cool.
I wouldn't have admitted that someone's gonna take your Indian card.
Oh, well, it's in my wallet, so
His expired.
my wallet has an Apple chip on it. I can track it.
So anyways, it just fixed the barriers to just return the items so that they shouldn't be stolen anymore. And I guess if you steal it, it's bad.
Yeah, don't do that. Stop it.
Also in May, Link Ray was finally inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Long overdue.
Seriously. We watched Rumble.
Yeah, the documentary at CSU. We watched it.
And the director was there. And
He's cool.
yeah, we spoke with the director and the producer.
And Link Ray was there.
He was not there. In spirit.
Yeah, in spirit for sure.
But that was really cool watching that. It was it all indigenous music, right? Like it was indigenous inspired?
Yeah, all the acts or the performers in that documentary were all native. And some of them were there too. Remember they played after they performed?
That's right.
That was
I
cool.
have such a horrible memory.
And we had some hors d'oeuvres.
It was
Maybe?
fancy.
Yeah.
I felt important for a minute. But no, if you haven't seen that documentary, you should go watch it. It's very uplifting and powerful, and I think it made me cry. But everything makes me cry nowadays. It's because I'm getting old. Oh, do you have anything else for June?
Yeah, June. So what did I talk about? June 2nd was Deb Haaland's
The Chaco Canyon thing?
protection, of Chaco Canyon. And then 3 days later, there was the infamous brawl at Loop Chapter House.
Oh my God! Yes,
That was on June 5th. Those two ladies got into it. They duked it out.
Who were their names? Just their first names.
Oh, it's Marjorie and Violet were just
That's
going
right.
at it. You don't remember?
I remember now.
Go on YouTube. You could probably find it on their Brawl at Loop Chapter House. It was just a little.
It was awesome. And the Native community never fails to jump on that shit like right away. There was all sorts of memes. It's just so funny. I mean, at the moment, it probably wasn't funny. It was very heated. I was going to ask you, do you know about that brawl that the indigenous peoples have? Is it in Guatemala? Oh my God, I got to look that up.
Oh, I think it's in Peru where
Is it Peru?
they have one day where they fight each other. That'd be cool.
That's what we need on the res. Where they should commemorate that. What will we call it? The Loop Chapter House Brawl.
The Brawl
Or the
Day.
Marjorie and Violet Brawl. Indigenous Brawl. Stupid. Yearly. I don't know.
The first annual.
And the annual
fight club, like
Yeah.
a fight club.
It's like a fight club. Oh, it is Peru.
Yeah.
It's a fighting festival.
Peru.
It's a New Year fighting festival. They already thought of it.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's cool. I went to Peru and I wanted to see that, but I was there at a different time of the year.
And it is an indigenous tradition, babe.
Yeah, it is. I forgot what they call it.
That's so cool. Takanakawe. That sounds indigenous. Probably didn't say it right.
TikTok knock away.
TikTok. And then it says like they fight, they duke it out, and then it ends with the hug.
Yeah, they're bros after. That's how you solve the little problem, little day-to-day anger. Like it builds up, and then that day you just release it.
That is so cool. Well, we learned something even through this podcast. Even women, they wear their traditional clothing. Maybe on this day, someone can wear a sunflower dress.
Duke it out.
And duke it out, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. What else you got for June?
June.
Oh, yeah.
You got one? Go.
Okay.
Do it.
June. SCOTUS. This sounds all rest out.
You mean Skoden?
SCOTUS
Oh, Studis?
upholds ICWA. Is that what you got?
That's what I got on the 21st, right?
Yep. I think so. Well, the day, we know the month for sure.
Yeah.
So ICWA is the Indian Child Welfare Act. And that is extremely important for all indigenous peoples, especially here in the U.S. It should be upheld worldwide. But it's not. Anyways, do you know what it means, babe?
Indian Child Welfare Act.
Did I just say that?
Yes, you did. But I knew what it meant. Yeah.
So it protects indigenous kids from being adopted out to non-native families, which is, a form of genocide because, you do that you have that white savior complex by adopting them. You're taking them out of their culture. And therefore they grow up not knowing anything about, they're assimilated. They don't know anything. They don't know their ways. In one of my classes, I don't remember his name anyway. We had a person in there who was learning Dene, and he said he was adopted by a white family. So he was trying to learn the language, kind of like reclaiming his indigeneity. And I always wondered how many Navajo kids were adopted out like that.
A lot of them weren't adopted. They were just went on placement, or it was a religious thing. They like, it wasn't adoption, but it kind of was.
It kind of was.
I heard about those.
Once again, like we did like a mock trial back at CSU for federal Indian law class, and it was actually an ICWA case, a recent ICWA case for the time, and of course the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the non-native parents in that case. So our job was to argue why the native child should stay with her native father. And it's actually a true story. So it was a really sad story too, because it's just so effed up on so many levels. And then like, as soon as they find like a chance to do anything, that's when like shit happens. And in this case, I'm talking about this father was, the story goes that this father, he's registered Cherokee. He's not, one of those that say, I'm Cherokee. No, he's actually on the Dawes roll. He's registered Cherokee. And with the Cherokee tribe, they, I think it's 1%. You can have like 1% Cherokee blood and you're in the tribe as long as you're on, your family lineage is in the Dawes roll. And that's kind of cool. So it's kind of, it's still blood quantum, but not, blood quantum is in fact a form of, genocide as well. So this person, I think he had like 3% Cherokee. I got to look up the story again, cause it's been over 10 years, folks, since I've been in college. This year will mark 10 years.
A decade.
Oh, shit. Since I got
You're
my
just
degree.
forgetting everything.
It's just a big realization. It just seems like, once again, it was 2 years ago I got my undergrad, but no, it was 10. Anyways, back to the story. The dude was like 3%. He had gotten together with somebody who wasn't, I think she was Latina. Anyways, she already had kids. She was planning to give this baby up for adoption, but she told the guy like right before they broke up, like, I'm gonna give this baby away. And he was like, wait, no, I want to keep it. And, but I'm being deployed to the Middle East or whatever, cause he's in the military. And she's like, okay, whatever, you can have him, have the baby, but I'm just letting you know I'm not keeping it. So somewhere in the mix, she changed her mind in all of this. And while the guy was deployed, like right before the day of his how do you call it? Deployment.
Yeah.
Somebody, the guy came, the certifier or whatever, told him to sign some papers, which actually released his parental rights. And he signed the papers, not knowing what was happening, because he was under a lot of stress. He was about to be deployed. So he was really thinking like, oh shit, anything could happen. Anyways, lady went through the pregnancy, had the baby, and I think he was deployed for 7 months. And when he came back, he really thought that the baby was going to be his. However, without his knowledge, she went and gave the baby to a non-native. And he was like, excuse me, I'm the father. I want my baby. And they gave him back his baby. I don't know how, like, because the baby was in foster care when the baby was like 3 months or something like that. Anyways, it's just really sad because it was a back and forth. So the couple got really pissed off and they went to like the courts, the Supreme Court. It just got all the way to the Supreme Court because of the Indian Child Welfare Act. And because they were a couple, because they were, more wealthy, of course, the judge went in their favor. So they took the baby from the dad. And at this point, the baby was a toddler. And there's a news report of him and he's crying. And it was sad because the baby was crying. The baby doesn't even know the non-native parents. And it's just sad. They ended up and now the dad doesn't see the baby because it's
the
parent.
law.
Yeah.
Damn
So-
the rules.
It's just sad because it went all the way to the Supreme Court and it was just like voted out.
Well, how did Iqua not protect the baby?
Exactly. Well, that's the kind of the problem we have here, right? Like where all these treaties get broken and we have all these rules set in place, yet they don't give a shit.
So why is it good that the Supreme Court did uphold Iqua? And
I feel like because, why is it always Texas too?
because it's a big old state.
Fucking Texas. Well, it was brought on, by the 3 child custody cases by Texas, Indiana, and Louisiana, and non-native individuals wanting to adopt the native children. It just takes someone to really be like, this is wrong.
No.
It was enacted in 1978. I remember that part because I had my own ICWP case, and they tried to, just secretly tried to take my kids away from me. That's another story.
Well, in 1978, I was going to be given up too.
No, huh?
But my parents had to keep me because of that law.
No, your mom kept you because of that law. Your dad wanted to take you away.
My dad wanted to give me away.
Oh no. So the act prioritizes child placement with Indian families from like the child's tribe or another Indian tribe. It protects the right of the child's tribe to intervene. So if what happens is that you have to have like an immediate family member that will take the child if you are unable to have him for some reason. And if there's no one to do that, because they don't seek out, they don't seek that out. Because I know some cases where kids have been adopted out where, I'll just give an example. Like I know somebody who had a sister who had a baby and the baby was adopted out to, I think, a non-family member, but it was someone within the community. And she didn't know about it. And she was like, I would have adopted him. So they don't they don't seek it out. They don't contact like the immediate relatives and be like, hey, you want to adopt this kid that your sister has or brother has? They don't do that unless you're there actively like being their parent. So, it protects them. And then once, like, if there's nobody in the immediate family that takes them, then they seek out, like for us, like other Diné people, like people from the community.
In the tribe.
Right. People in the tribe. First the community, and then they just, like, give it, see who wants them from the tribe. If the tribe doesn't want them, then it's supposed to go to another tribe. So if there's no takers... That's such an awful thing to say.
It's ugly, and we know some people that just adopt a bunch of kids.
Oh yeah,
for the monies.
Oh
yeah, and then make those kids follow their religion, and But that's a whole nother thing.
I forgot. But yeah, there is a process. Let's just put it that way. And a lot of times that process is not followed through. There are protocols. People don't follow through with them. So it's anyways, the act will continue to shelter Native children from those unjust separations from their families and protect tribes from the devastation of losing connection to the next generation. So keeping that culture and tradition alive. That's how they genocide you or us as a peoples. And that's very important. So that was an important thing that happened this year. Got anything for July?
July, just the movie we just watched, War Pony, came out.
Oh yeah,
July 28th. We're released in the U.S.
Yeah, so I got that too.
That was a good one. What was it on Netflix? We're gonna do a.
I don't know. You kept saying You kept saying, let's watch War Pony, and I thought you put it on Apple or something.
Oh, yeah, I bought it on Apple.
We just barely watched that on our break, and I love that movie. It was a really good movie. It did a very good representation of res life.
Res life.
Because it's like that. I want to say it's like that on every res.
That damn meth.
Okay. Giving it away. But the situation, the poverty, it's a whole nother country. You hear about third world countries all the time. However, I feel like the res is fourth world. It's different. And once again, that's just part of this shit we're going through as Native Americans. But it's a really good movie, and I'm glad everything worked out for the best.
Watch it. Check it out.
So that was a really good movie. That was released in July. However, we just barely saw it right now. What else you got, babe? What happened in the next month?
Oh, August, I got United States Navy. They christened a new ship, and it's the USS Navajo. It was christened by Jocelyn Billy Upshaw. She busted the champagne bottle on it and sent it off into the ocean. It's like a towing and like rescue ship. The Navy named the ship the Navajo.
Well, the military. Did I send you that, or did you send me that?
Oh yeah, with the military using tribes and like for the Apache helicopter.
Yeah, how they get their names.
Yeah, and now there's a protocol they use for the helicopters. They have to use there's an order, a list that they go down, and it's all tribes.
Yay.
But yeah, that's what I got for August.
Okay, that's cool, I guess.
And then a sad one in September. Or do you have one?
No, I don't have one on September.
A sad one was a series finale of Reservation Dogs.
Oh, yeah, that was sad.
September 27th.
God, that was such a good show. I don't know all the rules for cancellations or anything like that. Or is it viewer, just not many viewers or what?
I don't think that was the case, but yeah, I'm not sure why it got canceled. But there are talks of a movie, and then there's other stuff going on, with I know Debbie Jacobs is pretty busy, and
oh yeah, are you gonna talk about that?
No,
Okay, what? When did you know what I'm thinking, right? Okay, so yeah, that was really sad when that was canceled, and I don't understand, but there's still a lot of work to be done as far as indigenous stories being told within the Hollywood realm or the film industry, whatever. So there's a lot of work to be done there.
Yeah, and there's more coming out in the future. I know there's some plans of some more indigenous arts.
Yeah, we're going to make a movie.
Yes.
We're going to be big stars.
And we got to act. All we got to do is act naturally, right?
Oh, yes. I know your face.
What? I'm talking about Buck Owens.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
All you gotta
They're
do is...
thinking nasty.
No. I'm
Act
talking
sexually.
No, naturally.
Oh, okay. Dirty boy. Not that kind of movie. Okay, so in October, what you got? Oh.
What?
October.
Yes, October.
Yes, October. I'm calling it, and I think I made up a new word. I'm calling it the settler colonialistic war on indigenous Palestine.
Settler colonialistic war on indigenous Palestine.
But I think it's much more than that. I think I don't know. I think it's more about ethnic cleansing. I think that if you can you call it a war, but I just don't understand how you can call it a war when the other people don't have anything to defend themselves with.
It's been going on for a long time too. And yeah, the Palestinians don't have weapons or bombs, or they're not backed by the US military and all that. It's
half of the people that have been killed, more than half have been kids and
women, children.
I am so sick of seeing it every day. I just I can't believe it's happening still. I don't know. There are no words. I don't know what to say. But fuck October. November.
I got one more October.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Killers of the Flower Moon came out.
God damn it. I thought that was November.
I think it's now October 20.
Really? Let's see.
we
Maybe
watched
yeah, you're right. We watched it like a month later. Oh, you know why we watched it a month later?
Because that's when we were in Phoenix.
No, we were reading the book.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah, because we tried to stay away from all the previews, all the reviews. That includes limiting our exposure to social media, which is kind of hard to do when you're trying to also promote your podcasts as well also too. But the book I liked it. It was amazing. It was a good read.
It made me mad.
Yes, and it does kind of make me mad too because, well, you know. How do you feel that it was written by a non-native though? Do you feel that like it was the peoples were represented well?
I think they were, and he went there, he stayed there, he spoke with a lot of the Wajaji. But there are other books by Osage and other authors that we've read too.
Like what?
Like the first-hand accounts.
I'm halfway through with the murders. Is it the murders? Oh my God. Is it the murders? See, I haven't picked up this book in like 2 weeks, and I think I owe the library some money. I know I have a fine. I need to finish that book. I just been so busy. The Deaths of Sybil Bolton. We have that recommended on our website.
Website, yeah. What is our website?
Haffbreedzpodcast.com.
Go check it out under literature.
Yeah, all the books are there. And the recommendations that we did put 3 recommendations that were written by Osage peoples.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the reminder. Why am I forgetting everything? This is crazy. So anyways, I'm reading that book, and I had an interesting comment on that book. Somebody else read it too, and another indigenous person read it. I don't know the tribe this person was from, but we were like, we have a mutual friend, and she was asking what I thought about it. I haven't read it yet, but I know it's written by the grandchild of Sybil Bolton. And she didn't like it because she felt that it was written from a very assimilated point of view. And I can totally, as reading it, I could see that. But my thing is that in learning about his grandmother's death, like, wouldn't you say that's kind of like reclaiming your indigeneity in a way? Or his indigeneity?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, he does work and write for the Washington Post. So he has to, I guess it could sound non-native. I don't know. I have to read the rest to see like how, if his writing has changed, like the tone throughout. There are different ways to tell stories, and when indigenous people tell it, they come from a place like where it's a certain kind of methodology, the indigenous methodology, and where they're telling their stories, so it's more authentic, and you see it from a cultural point of view. Whereas like a lot of people are used to just regular research.
I know what you mean. Like, that's why like Reservation Dogs hit home, because it was told by indigenous people, and same with like War Pony and Fry Bread Face. And
Yeah, we need that sort of representation. I think when we started watching the movie, we did a whole podcast on it because we hated it so much. The movie, because of its poor representation. Martin Scorsese's cool and all, but he needs to stick to those stories, and he needs to not go so long. Like, is it because he's old?
No, they give him a big budget, so he's.
Well, I'm tired of these 3-hour movies. I'm like, let's go. Like, can you break it up? Like, it could have been a 2-parter. It was just a lot of space fillers. And the whole part where Leonardo's getting spanked.
That part was ridiculous.
So stupid. That didn't even happen.
It probably did. Maybe it's in a different book. Like
He read some other book.
Yeah. I wonder if David Ground was all like, that never happened.
Probably. And Martin's all reading some other book.
He's all right, all right, Robert or Bob, go spank Leo. What? This is ad-lib.
That reminds me, oh my God, of this fucked up movie they both did called This Boy's Life. You have to watch This Boy's Life.
Is it a comedy?
He does more than spank Leo in that movie. It's so fucked up.
Who, Robert De Niro?
Yeah, I remember watching it with my mom.
I'm thinking, see, This Boy's Life. Boy's Life? What's the one with Steve Carell and the drugs? Oh,
Steve?
Beautiful Boy. Never mind.
Oh, no. This Boy's Life was done in the 90s. And it's a young Robert and it's a young Leo. And it's such a shitty movie. So, yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon movie. There was a lack of Osage or Wajaji representation in that one. We weren't happy with that one. We don't recommend.
Lily Gladstone did get nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, she did.
I think so.
Only person I'm rooting for is her in that movie, and I hope she gets it. Because she's indigenous, of course, she deserves it. Give it to her. But the rest can just go drift off and be. Ugh. I don't like the movie. All right, so y'all know that in November we also released our podcast. That was a big thing. Woo woo.
Yeah, November 1st.
Did we? Was it November 1st? I need memory pills. Remember?
Oh yeah, was that on South Park?
South Park.
Maybe.
I need some Memby pills. All right. Oh God, we got to go back to October, babe. Another big thing happened in October. So lately there have been, and this has been going on here and there, but there have been record allegations of indigenous identity theft, mainly with someone who's popular. Who is it? It is Buffy St. Marie. That's not even a res name.
I thought you were going to say Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Buffy St. Marie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Pretendian?
Now, I was kind of like trying to see it from her point of view because I was listening to her stories. And I was just like, okay, so she's saying that she was adopted and that, I don't know. I read somewhere that she said, her words, she was adopted. And then she was adopted like when she was like 12 or something like that. When she was like a little girl by a non-native family or a white family.
And this was in Canada?
Yeah. So there's so many inconsistencies with her story. And I've been like looking at other people's, they're doing really good research on her and her background, like better research than she probably has of herself. And so that it's kind of all going to come to light, but we can talk more about that in another episode. However, this is common and we'll come back to it. We're definitely going to come back to it because I have lots of questions like, do you think that this helps or hurts the indigenous community? You know, things like that. Because with Buffy, she created these foundations to help indigenous youth and all that. So I don't know. It's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was reading what book was I reading about the Dinepi? Oh, The Long Walk. I picked that book up in the library, and it was done by Joseph Bruchac, who's the author, illustrated by a Diné person. And I should. Where's my notes?
The person drawing.
Yes. Oh, Shanto Begay. He's a Navajo Diné. Is a medicine man. So he's cool. But Joseph Bruchac, I went to look him up because he's the author, and in the insert it says that he claims Abenaki heritage, which is I think it's in Canada or Alaska.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways,
It's in Canada.
I wanted to know more about this.
Abenaki.
So when I was doing my little research, I came across an article said that the tribe is like tired of him claiming that and that he's not Abenaki.
Abenaki.
That's, and I'm like, what? Here I was all into the book.
Wow.
I know. Damn it. And that was in June. That article was from June of
recent.
20. Yeah, it was recent, which is kind of crazy with all these misrepresentation or false misrepresentations and how they're just making money off of us by saying that they are us. Anyways, we'll talk about that in another episode. December, last month, yesterday, what happened?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You don't have it? Nothing for December? Well, we watched our movies. I could have sworn Frybread Facing Me came out in December, but it didn't.
Are you going to bring up the what if?
Oh, you bring that up.
Yeah, what if Marvel's What If season 2 episode 6 had represented Kohori, which was a Mohawk woman, and it was Marvel's first depiction of an indigenous superhero. That's cool.
I want to look up the language. The language.
Taka.
These a lot of R's.
Kahari.
I don't think R's are in the indigenous alphabet.
Well, not in Navajo. Maybe it's in Mohawk.
You think so? Maybe.
Devery Jacobs says it was.
I don't know.
But it was cool to see that.
I know. I love the story. I wish it wasn't a what if. I think it'd be a different story if it was true. And I wanted more. I don't want just one episode. Like, they need to continue. Maybe that's where the direction needs to go as far as like storytelling.
I think once they introduce that they're going to have to make the backstory and everything. So I think there'll be more coming out in the future. But it is kind of weird. The what ifs, I don't really get them. They just make up anything.
But that's this original.
The show. Yeah, that was cool. That stood out. I watched that one. But like the other ones.
And that's what I think when I talk about the direction it needs to go, is that we need to start talking about stories that like what if stories. It kind of makes me happy, like just thinking that we're superheroes, because we are. I mean, internally, I think spiritually we are just fighters and resilience. Resilient.
Your resilience is resilient.
But that would be really cool if we could do that. Really cool.
Be fetch.
Sad news yesterday. Warrior Clay Benali passed away yesterday. I recently befriended him, I think within the year. 22. I've heard of him. I felt like I might have met him once. I don't know. Am I saying that just because he looks familiar? I don't know. But he was an activist. He was a warrior. He liked some of my poses. I don't know if we're related in some way too. I don't really know his clans. But I'll find out. Probably. But anyways, yeah, he was, he put out a lot of things. Like he did the board game, which I'm probably going to buy eventually.
Oh, yeah. We got to get that. So I
want to try it.
I can beat you at it.
You probably will.
No, you beat us yesterday on Mario Party because you always win.
I never win. Guys, I never win. Ever.
She cheats.
I don't cheat.
No, that was a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
I got last.
But that ended the year on a sad note, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Even with that though, his work is I hope it thrives. He just released a book too. And it's called No Spiritual Surrender. It delves into his experience of fighting for sacred places. So he did a lot of those activists work. We'll probably most likely put it on our website for reads. And he's just, he did a lot, and I'm hoping his work will continue to thrive. But, even though it's sad, he did a lot until the very end. And he's a lawyer, just like we all are. And a lot of good things happened for us this year. But obviously, we still have more fight to fight.
Bring it on.
Skoden.
Let's do this.
All right, Hakoshi.
Hakoshi.
Have a happy new year.
Go to our website, haffbreedzpodcast.com. Follow our social media. Email us. We need some emails. We want to start featuring some more stories from you guys, our listeners. Half-breed stories.
What's the website where they can email us?
On our website, haffbreedzpodcast.com. It has our email on there. Contact us. And then if you want to just email us directly, it's halfbreedzpodcast@gmail.com.
Good job. All right. Do you know how to say Happy New Year in Navajo?
Happy New Year.
Not rest.
I'm just kidding.
Happy New Year.
Ninínáádoohxah. Contact us.
Okay.
Tell us what's up.
Hakoshi.
Hakoshi. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's 2024. Golden.